LucasTracy is wrong. LucasTracy is so incorrect. Well, sort of. LucasTracy released a new prediction video, guys. I'm going to go over why it's wrong and right for me. He said 5 reasons to pick Islam and 5 reasons to pick JDM. I'm going to show why there's 0 reasons to pick Islam and every reason to pick Jack Della Maddalena. What's he saying?
Why you should favor JDM. And I'm also going to give 5 reasons as to why you should favor Islam Makhachev. So we're going to do 5 arguments for Makhachev winning, 5 arguments for JDM winning, and hopefully I'll be able to make a better prediction. First up, we're going to get to Makhachev. I think the lighter man skill is...
It's not going to work, bro. Lighter man skill is not going to work. Okay, lighter man skill is true, but I feel like the gap, the weight gap, the skill gap, it's not enough to where he's so much more skilled than JDM. The whole point of lighter man skill is that you're more skilled than them. I don't think his skill is enough to beat JDM. No weight cut. But he will weight cut. Right? He will weight cut. He's trying to gain weight, he's trying to put on mass. He does look big ahead of the fight, so he will weight cut. These aren't bad reasons, but they're not necessarily reasons that he'd win as well. Much better than Bilal and Gilbert Burns. Of course he is, but is he better than Bilal? Is he a better wrestler than Bilal? Is he a better pure boxer? I think he's got better counters, but going forward, he's not as good as Bilal. He's going to need to close his distance against JDM. That's not going to work, lads. This is the most valid reason of all time. That smirking grin. The little smirk. The Islam smirk that he has. Lucas is kind of cooking it.
Different level, okay? So that's number 3. Number 4, that smirk and grin. I just have this feeling that Makhachev's going to be able to go in here because he's happy, he's having a good time.
That's fair.
Camp. There's no
That's
weight
fair.
cut, he's not miserable. I have a feeling that Makhachev is just going to be on cloud 9. And
we need challenge from him as well. He's got a point. He has got a point.
Makhachev, who's cracking jokes, is talking a little bit of
Dagestani
competitive
smile.
trash talk.
I rate it.
And JDM's going to be on his weight cut. JDM's going to be gritting down at the press conference.
Gritty,
he's going to be a little bit pissed off. JDM
Straight
is one of
face.
these guys where he's like, he's chill, he's a chiller, but just like a lot of other fighters, they're on edge because they're like, you know, suffering on the weight cut. Makhachev's going to be happy.
Like you can see, he's on it. He was so
JDM's
pissed off
gonna
at
be
Bilal
like,
last time as well.
You know, I'm dangerous. This guy's smirking, man. Why is he not
It's gonna piss him off, like he pissed Volk off, pissed Dustin off, that little smirk. Ilya has that as well. Ilya Islam would be the ultimate smirk off.
Right? And I don't know. Makhachev's really good at getting under people's skin.
That's fair.
All right? Like, you know, Makhachev has recently looked like he's on edge once it gets closer to fights. But now without the weight cut, I think we're going to see the fat and happy Makhachev, who could be the most dangerous version. And it could be something where...
He does have the experience of IQ to rise the occasion. That's not a bad point either. That's not a bad point. He's had so many big profile fights. Dustin, Charles, Moicano, short notice, long notice. Obviously it's the other person taking on short notice, not him, but regardless. He's got a lot of this experience, man. A lot of it. He does rise to the occasion too. Say what you want. He does rise to the occasion. You know, he's one of those that doesn't really feel too much pressure. Like he Charles as well. Let's get into the reasons for Jack Della Maddalena.
And I don't think he's necessarily going to school JDM on the feet, but this guy's on... Alright, and I know this is ironic coming from me.
Yep, just contradict lineman man's skill. Casual, fast.
Before moving up. I'm not necessarily talking about the strength, but I mean...
But this is a massive fact, guys. You don't understand. JDM is too long for Makhachev. Pause, no Jones, no Diddy. He is. He's too rangy. Islam's never been good closing distance. There's an image here that LucasTracy puts up that, oh look, Moicano's struggling to get close to Islam. That's true, man. That's so true. Man, but other way around. Islam is struggling to get close to Moicano. He actually fumbled and bubbled. Islam is very good on the back foot and countering. When it comes to closing distance, that's not Islam's forte, man. That's not his thing. He's on the back foot, counters, circling away, defense. He is not close distance. He's not a distance closer. And that's exactly what he's going to have to do against JDM, who's way better than Moicano. I think he's the same height, maybe slightly shorter or taller, either way. I think he's around the same height though. And the range, he will have reach and height on Makhachev, which just shows that this is going to be a challenge for Islam. The second reason, Craig Jones specifics. This is a massive factor, man. Training with Craig Jones, he's cracked the Dagestani system, let's be real. Without him, Volk could have been way more cooked than he was. Even against Bilal, bro, Craig saved JDM. He taught some amazing wrestling, takedowns, setups. I don't know how, but JDM has such good MMA IQ, grappling MMA IQ. Even though he's a pure jiu-jitsu guy, he translates it so well to MMA. That's crazy. Like, he can do moves there, defenses, the crouch position with Bilal for JDM. He was doing insane there, man. He cooks. JDM cooks when he's with Craig Jones, so does Volk. So with Volk and Craig Jones and so much of Islam's fight footage, I don't think the grappling is going to be a problem at all. Scrambling with Craig Jones, pro. This is one of the biggest factors of the whole fight. That's one of the biggest factors of the whole fight. This is one thing I disagree with. He does have a granite chin, JDM, but he's not crazy powerful. Like, you want to go for a power boxer? Ilya has got power for days. Power boxer? Pereira's got insane power. JDM, not so much as these guys, but he makes up for in technicality, and he is built different. He's got great cardio. He literally pushed the pace against Bilal Muhammad, the king of cardio. I don't care what y'all say, he's the cardio goat. He's the king of it. Point 4 is he's better than Dustin Poirier. He is. He is way better than the older Dustin Poirier. Let's be real. Dustin was giving him trouble. And what was his plan? Hang back. Don't overextend. Defend the takedowns. Defend the wrestling. And box. And that's it. And that gave Islam some problems. It was a clear win for Islam, but it definitely gave him problems. Can't say it didn't for me. So that's another reason why. Just because Dustin did so well in some rounds. He out-cardied him. Yes, you could hit Islam and stuff on that day, but JDM is better than Dustin in every way possible. Okay? And Makhachev has struggled when he's fought opponents have adequate time to prepare.
Tough, powerful. If he can survive the early onslaught, which again, it's very rare that Makhachev is getting people out of there with ease.
That's true.
If they had a lot of time to prepare. If it's going to go into the second, third, fourth, and fifth, I don't know. I kind of favor Jack Della Maddalena.
Of course, bro. Of course you do.
This idea that he's going to be able to get out of bad positions early, similarly to Volkanovski in the first fight, his takedown defensive scrambles will get better as the fight
Volk could do it,
now,
JDM 100% can. JDM's so much bigger than Volk. Volk is built different for sure, but JDM's a whole different beast.
Volk, his talent on the ground is superior to JDM's talent on the ground, and maybe JDM isn't able to pick up the same things that Volk is, and
maybe
Volk's
his size will make
the shorter, stockier fighter is a bigger problem for Makhachev, right? But I don't know. I think that if JDM has a lot of time to prepare with a guy like Craig Jones, Makhachev, I don't know if he runs through him in one round, and if he doesn't, and he finds himself in a similar position to the one that he was in against Poirier, even though he was winning that fight, and even though he was in control of that fight.
Yeah.
JDM is so dangerous, man.
He is, bro. He is.
And he's not, a little bit cobbly like an older Dustin. I feel like JDM's gonna be.
He hasn't got the cobblestone knees. That's true. That's true. Anyways, let me know if you agree. I agree with a lot of the JDM points, even some Islam points, but JDM is going to destroy Islam Makhachev. Watch and see, bro. Y'all wait and see.